So they're always having conversations when they're drunk.
Can you look at the camera?
I'm here too.
Welcome back to your irregularly scheduled episode of the Dr. Z Show. It's us, and ignore the mess behind me. We're still very slowly unearthing the office beneath the mess of unpacking and boxes and things. But we're here today. Why are we here today, Jacob?
It's that time of the year again, where it's early. It's early in the year.
Yes, so this year we're gonna do both. We're gonna look ahead as we look back at the same time, and hopefully this episode will not be 3 hours long.
Our eyes are just
We're gonna look back and ahead.
The last one, again, it was only 2 hours. So it wasn't that bad last year.
Okay.
If you spin around really fast, you can see the past and the future.
So, moving on from Jacob's insane statement, I want to first start with our takeaways from last year.
You have notes.
Aren't
we surprised?
It's me. I take notes. I make PowerPoint presentation. Yeah.
I don't remember anything.
Okay, so our individual takeaways from last year were...
Oh, I'm so excited for how wrong we are.
I was really excited to get my gaming dining table. Which I have...
Oh, shit, I totally forgot about that.
Which I haven't gotten because their M&T was, like, installed incorrectly, and they spent, like, 2 months troubleshooting it, so they're super behind. But we get weekly updates from... Because it's Wormwood, so I get weekly updates about it. But they're
But they are great.
They're fantastic. It sucks that it's been delayed, but I'm excited that it is still... in the process. I will be getting the backer kit eventually, and I'm gonna be patient and waiting, and that's okay.
Good things come to those who wait.
Yes. Jacob was just excited to play more of his backlog of video games.
And
I
Jacob,
didn't.
how did that go for you? No.
I didn't.
0?
Wow.
Really 0? Like, you didn't finish anything?
I don't think so.
That sucks.
Yeah, like I didn't finish Octopath Traveler. Like we didn't.
Octopath Traveler though. That game's long as fuck. It is.
Yeah, but
years.
I was close. I was close to the end. I was on the final chapter for every character. So.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Haven't finished it. I didn't play through. Timeout.
No, we can do that in the look ahead.
Okay. I did not finish the Ace Attorney trilogy for Switch.
Hold on. Pause. Jacob's now a little loud. Okay. So you didn't finish Ace Attorney either?
Nope.
Great.
Abby played through Paradise Killer.
Okay.
Which was not a backlog game. That was just new. Yeah, I don't feel like I did... I feel like I didn't do much gaming. I mean, like, last month I made a new RuneScape account.
Sure.
That's not really...
RuneScape?
Yeah, old school RuneScape. That's only sort of a backlog in the sense that, like, I have had goals, for years that I've never accomplished in RuneScape. So, yeah, I think this past year or two I started, Pokemon Crystal, a few Pokemon Crystal Nuzlockes.
Okay.
But other than that, no. I am bad at achieving my goals.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's like a small goal though. It doesn't really, affect you negatively.
You can take that into this year, right? And maybe
Look ahead. What's Jacob looking forward to? Doing his backlog.
Again.
What does he do? Not his backlog.
Anthony, I want you.
Is insane. No, I'm in no place to talk.
I was to say,
ridiculous.
Anthony, what do you think?
It was probably to do some of my backlog.
Well, yes, and
I finished some things, but it was ridiculous. What was my other thing? I don't remember.
Oh, you're gonna be so sad when I remind you.
Oh no.
Because you were sad last time when I reminded you.
No.
You're still waiting on Bloodlines 2.
so are you. Don't
Yeah,
don't
I
tell me
am.
that shit. So are you.
I know, but every
I had
time
almost forgotten about it until just now when you reminded me. I was like,
you
I had to think for a
literally
second. I was
said
like,
this
what
last
am I
year.
do? I was like, what are you?
You
Oh.
literally last year you were like last year I was like, "Hey Anthony, do you remember what you wanted out of 2020?"
Out of 2019.
2020, and you were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I don't remember." And I
Yeah.
was like, "You're waiting on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2."
I
And
keep forgetting about it because there's no news. There's
No.
no new information. It's not like Metroid Prime 4 where they come up with something once every like 432
it's
days.
gotten worse. They used to have like an estimated date, but now it's just TBA.
Yeah, no.
Also, how's your backlog going?
Well, let me pull up my Steam list, actually. It's not bad. I started playing Back 4 Blood, which is fantastic.
Oh, you think it's fantastic? Interesting. Okay.
I like it a lot. I've been playing it with full teams
Okay.
of humans. Not... So, there's that. I finished The Ascent, which is fantastic. Highly recommended. I finished... What else did I finish? I played a lot of Command and Conquer and basically finished it. Didn't 100% it. I'm gonna get back into Cyberpunk, but we can talk about that in a bit.
Yeah.
I've been streaming a lot.
You have.
Not a lot, but enough. I
Oh.
streamed all of a playthrough of Dark Souls Remastered, and I'm currently doing a playthrough of Resident Evil 4 that I need to finish in 11 days from recording now.
Why do you have to finish it in 11 days?
Okay, I don't have to. I want to because every year the Dark Souls 2 community does an event where everybody's like, let's play Dark Souls 2 again. And so like there's lots of like summons and PvP and like people to help you with difficult parts of the game because a lot of the game is really difficult and so on and so forth. So everybody gets together to play it. But this year they're having it a month earlier than they normally would.
Okay.
So instead of starting February 17th, it's starting January 17th because they don't want the basically month-long Dark Souls 2 like event to
Coincide with Elden
overshadow
Ring.
or to coincide with the release of Elden Ring because it's supposed to release on the 23rd
25th.
February.
25th.
And I'm very excited about playing it, but I'm gonna be hesitant and wait for reviews and other things and finish more of my backlog.
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you.
I played Hitman. I finished Hitman.
Okay.
That was on my list. I finished MechWarrior 5 once. I'm gonna keep playing it and going back through it. I finished Sniper Elite 4. And I did finally finish Wolfenstein: The New Order. And I finished Wargroove. I don't know if I mentioned this on the show, but I had to stop playing Wolfenstein: New Order. Because I played it, the first time I started playing, I played it for like 3 hours straight. And I played it in like the middle of the night.
Yeah, didn't you have weird
raining,
dreams?
And it was dark, and I had horrifying nightmares.
Yeah.
About it. Like, I woke up and I was like in a cold sweat, like hyperventilating, like basically in a catatonic
I remember
state.
you talking about that, yeah.
I don't know if I talked about it on the show. I know I
No,
told you
but
that.
yeah, I remember you telling us
was,
about it.
It was horrible, and I was like, I gotta put this game down. Like, I cannot play it again. And now, like, I started playing it again, and everything's okay so far. I'm like in therapy, and I'm like in a well-lit room. Not currently, but like I'm going to therapy, so maybe that's helping. But I'm in like a well-lit room and like talking to someone on Skype, and like RuneScape is AFK over here, and like things are happening while I'm playing it, so I'm not just like super focused on stabbing dudes in the neck.
Fair.
Which is like, it was serious. It was serious business.
Yeah.
That was a really long explanation. Oh, I also finished Alien Isolation, which was horrible.
Okay.
Definitely don't recommend it at all. Because it's horrifying. Like, not because it's a bad game. It's a masterpiece of horror cinema and horror gaming, but it's fucking horrifying. Like, holy shit. I keep stopping playing Resident Evil 2 because that I think was part of my backlog. was to play Resident Evil 2, and I keep stopping playing it after like 20 minutes because I can't, because I'm on edge. I'm like, oh shit. Not that Resident Evil 2 is like especially scary, but the jump scares are they're perfectly placed, and they're far enough apart that you're like, oh, this is fun. Oh yeah, it's bad.
Fair. Yeah, I will say I actually played several video games this year, which I usually don't. I usually play like one or two, but like I recently bought Hades. Hades is great. Enjoying that.
Oh yeah.
Terrible at it.
I have not finished Hades. I do want
I'm
but I'm
so
I'm
so frustrated
when I stream Hades.
I'm so frustrated because I can't beat Megara, the first boss, and Lewis got to the very last boss like his 4th playthrough.
That's what happened to me. I got to.
You also played Dead Cells like a fuckload, and so you're like aware.
Yeah, I got to Hades on my 3rd run.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude. We should all stream Hades together.
Yeah. Sure.
And play it like slowly. We've been streaming on the twitch.tv/the Dr. Z Show.
Yeah. And then I also played like Max Gentleman's Sexy Business.
Yeah, I keep fucking getting recommendations for that. It keeps wanting me to play it. It's like, your friend, Dahlia the Tree, has played this game. And I'm like, this looks like not the game that I ever want to play. Not that I'm like shitting on anyone. No,
hold on.
I'm like shitting on anyone for playing it, but like, that's not my...
Okay.
That's not my thing.
Do you enjoy resource management games?
No.
Oh, then you wouldn't like it.
Like, no, that's why I was like, no.
You wouldn't like it.
You wrote this like long review about it.
I love this game.
Look at it because I've never seen Brenna write a review about anything.
I don't write reviews.
This game looks horrible. I look like the closest thing to resource management I play, sort of Age of Empires. You could like make the case, but there's like so many other moving pieces that not really.
Yeah.
And then like I played Sim City. And Cities Skylines is actually in my backlog because a lot of people they're still recommending it to me.
Oh,
like,
people love Cities Skylines.
Like,
yeah, I have.
Yeah, but all the DLC being like $200.
Oh, you don't need the DLC. You don't need the DLC. I don't think.
Get up on the winter sale.
One of my friends is an architect, and she loves playing this game. She loves this game.
You've talked about it.
Yeah.
Because I remember you saying that.
Like she recreated the world of our cyberpunk campaign in City Skylines. Like,
wild. That's
how she made the world. That's how she made the city. Yeah, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, I derailed your sexy Max Gentleman, whatever.
It's called Max Gentleman's Sexy Business. You play as a...
It's a gigolo business.
No.
Oh.
You play as a very important business person in the Victorian era England, and you are trying to recapture your wealth through the means of capitalism and fisticuffs. So, you hire or take over or do mergers with...
You're a pimp.
No, you're not.
Okay.
They each have their own, like, different business industries, right? So, like, there is a lady of the evening who runs her brothel and runs the entertainment. There's, like, you know, the shipping industry, the banking industry, whatever. And, like, the main crux of the game is resource management and, like, defeating other businesses. Because all of the people you're doing...
already bored.
Because all of the people you're doing mergers with are hot. And you, like, go on dates with them. And there's, like, there's mini games where you go on dates with them. I feel like Abby might actually like this game a lot.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck. I don't know why that reminded me. I'm not even gonna do the train of thought thing, but I did play Undertale and finished it. And it was
fair.
extremely underwhelming.
Really?
I know that's like super hot take, but everyone like has been like since it came out, everyone I know is like, Undertale is the best game ever made. Like it's a masterpiece. And I played it and I was like, it was alright, I guess.
Did you play through all
Deltarune?
the three runs of it?
I didn't do the genocide run because people told me not to do it because it's heartbreaking.
It is.
Yeah, I mean,
but I did watch a playthrough of like the important bits of the genocide run, so like I know what happens.
yeah.
And it's
Okay.
like, I mean, it was a good game. I'm not like it's a bad game and you should feel bad and no one should play it because it's bad, but like it was all right. Like I don't know, it wasn't Spider-Man No Way Home. Like to me, it didn't live up to the hype.
Okay, sure. Yeah. So
we'll get into that, but
yeah, that's
it
been.
was good. Like it was good.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been playing other games, but I'm gonna save the one because I'm gonna save one of mine for the like recommendations of the year. So.
Oh yeah, my recommendations will be
Okay.
Vampire's Definitive Edition and other things.
So.
Vampire's Definitive Edition because I love it.
While we're on video games, do we want to talk about video games, or do we want to talk about Spider-Man?
Let's talk about Spiderman first.
Okay, so let's talk about.
My vote is to talk about Spiderman.
Great. Let's talk about just movies that came out this year that we liked.
And then Spiderman.
Well, yes, Spiderman. But in the Marvel universe, you know, Eternals, Black Widow, Shang-Chi. This was a big.
Oh, right, I forgot that Black Widow came out.
Black Widow came out in the beginning of the year, like at February. Yeah. So.
Okay, so we were talking about like the race thing off air, and we're not going to talk about it on air. But Shang-Chi.
Wonderful.
Excellent. I love the movie, and Michelle Yeoh in martial arts movies. I'm just like, because Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is one of the greatest martial arts movies ever made. Fight me in the pit. 1v1 me on arena. Like I will defend that movie forever.
Like,
but Shang-Chi was fantastic. I love.
I mean, Simu is just like an adorable human.
He's a cinnamon roll. He's too sweet for this world.
Well, he's just like a nice dude.
And that's what I loved about the movie. It's like he's a nice dude, and then they're on the bus, and then he just starts beating the shit out of people, and I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I didn't see Eternals, but I want to.
Either.
I
do want to.
Talking about.
I am very excited about Eternals.
And we didn't.
Yeah.
Jacob, did you see it?
No.
No.
I did see Black Widow and Shang-Chi though.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi was very good.
I hear that the casting in Eternals is like very hit or very miss for people.
Yeah.
It's got Harry.
It's got what?
Harry Styles is in it.
Yeah, Harry Styles is in it.
Why?
He is. He just
is.
Okay.
I'm excited about Eternals. I like in the last retrospective, I got like really excited. Not as excited as I did about WandaVision, but we'll get there. But yeah, I was really excited about it, and I do want to see it.
Wait, did all of WandaVision come out this year?
Yes.
Why is this year so fucking long?
Do you know what? Also,
WandaVision came out last year because I watched all of it. Why did it come out last year?
It didn't come out last year.
I know. My brain is.
Mando came out last year.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like.
I mean, and this year.
Well, yes, season 2 came out this year, but like.
Season 2 is quite good.
Mando.
I don't. Okay, so all of that happened. Dune also came out this year for whatever reason.
Dune? And it was magnificent.
Dune
and I'm
was
a little irritated
incredible.
about it, but...
Why are you a little irritated?
Well, okay, so like, I'm gonna put a spoiler warning here because it's still pretty recent, and I'm definitely gonna put a huge spoiler warning, and maybe a time code. But let's be honest, I'm not going to. For Jacob, I know exactly what you're doing. Stop, it's distracting. So Dune is like pretty recent and little spoilery if you haven't read the book, and if you haven't read the book, first of all, pause the Dr. Z show right now and go read Dune because it's fucking magnificent.
It's a really long book though.
Yeah, but it's fucking magnificent.
Bye guys.
Okay, so welcome back if you went and read Dune like I told you to.
I'll be back once I'm done reading Dune.
I understand why, but I don't like that they didn't tell anyone. Like, I understand why they split the movie into parts. Because, like like you said, it's long. It's long as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
Dune
Large.
is long. It is large. It is long. Like, super long.
And it's dense, and
Yeah, in terms of it being dense. Like, it's not, like, the longest book ever written, but, like, it's long because it's super dense.
the
which
world
which
building.
is one of the
Yeah.
things that makes it so good. Yeah. But, like, I watched the movie, and I was like, wow, we're, like, 2 hours into the movie already. Like, damn, they might wrap this shit up quick. And then it was like, nope, this is part 1. And I was like, holy fuck. So, the casting in it was excellent. Like,
Yes.
the movie was excellent. Oscar Isaac is phenomenal.
He does a great
He's
job.
so good.
All I can
So
say,
good.
all I can say about Dune is that the only thought that I had, like the whole time before watching it and during watching it, was Zendaya.
Zendaya's amazing.
She's really good in it.
Oh, she's
Wow.
really good. Well, weird. She's like a good actress or whatever.
Yeah, shocking.
We'll talk about how much we love Zendaya again with No Way Home.
You understood my pronunciation of
Yes,
it, though,
I did.
right?
Zendaya.
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right, I was afraid. I was afraid because it was glossed over. I was like, oh no, did they not get it?
Yeah, no, I did that.
No.
Did they not hear my terrible joke?
No, we heard you
Although
floating head of Jacob.
I do like the joke about the sandworm coming out with and showing all of its teeth, and this dude in the theater while there was like there was some like joke floating around about like this girlfriend, his girlfriend like went and they both went to go see Dune or whatever, and there's this guy pirating it, and so now you can hear on this pirated version of Dune when the sandworm shows up that this dude whispers to his girlfriend, "It's the forbidden butthole." And that just, like, to me is still really funny.
Very good.
Like, I usually don't think stuff like that is funny, but it's still very funny to me.
That's great.
So
I...
And then there's my joke from 7 centuries ago, like, he who controls the pumpkin spice controls the white girls, which is, like, still rings true to this day.
So I have...
Dune's fantastic.
I didn't walk into Dune knowing about the world much. I've never read Dune. I didn't, whatever. Sorry, I had other things to do.
I love it. It's
top for me. So I I went with people who were interested in Dune, and like it was about 50-50.
Yeah, that was my wife.
Yeah,
She
it was.
Thought it was good.
Yeah, it was 50-50, and I walked in and I was like, oh, this is really good. Like, I don't fully understand what's happening all of the time.
Yeah.
But I'm clear enough where I'm okay with it, and I could like ask the right questions after the movie, and it was like 4 or 5 questions and we're clear. And
yeah, Clara was like trying to get clarified the entire way home. She was like, who is this? What is happening?
Yeah, that's what my
like,
yeah.
This stuff happens. And this other
that's
stuff
what my
happens.
friend and I. That's what my friend and I did.
Thank you very much. You're wonderful.
But yeah.
Yes. You're welcome. Bye. Okay.
Okay. So other
Also came out this year, No Time to Die.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Oh my gosh.
I loved it.
I heard good things. I just didn't go see it.
I loved it. Hate the after credits.
Great.
It just like there's a little weird jump cut back. Sorry, had to answer the phone. Interesting.
Sorry, I'm finishing eating a Kit Kat, but
I'm eating a meatball sub.
nice. Venom 2 also came out this year.
Did not.
It did. Woody Harrelson as Cletus Cassidy is perfect casting. Beyond that, since Jacob didn't see it, I'm not really gonna mess with anything else.
I should.
Obviously, he survives because of No Way Home, but we'll talk about that later.
I should watch Venom. I just don't want to.
It's good. I waited on watching the first one for a while, and I thought it was pretty good.
Okay. The Suicide Squad also came out this year. Hello, Kitty.
Do we care about the Suicide Squad?
The Suicide Squad.
I don't. Did Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey and the
No,
Emancipation
Birds
of
of
Harley
Prey.
Quinn come out this year?
No, that was last year, I think.
That was last year.
Was last year?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was last year.
Did we even talk about it? Like, you were excited about it.
Oh, I loved Birds of
Really
Prey.
excited. Yeah.
I loved Birds of Prey. I think it's an incredible piece of film. Men don't like it though.
I thought it was good.
Well,
What?
men on the internet. How's that? In the same way that they didn't like Captain Marvel.
We're literally on the internet right now.
You know what I mean? Like, fucking
Yeah, no, okay.
incels on the internet complained that it was like, you know, not a good movie.
Anti-men. Yeah.
It just, I don't have time to get into why they're wrong. Other things came out that were like kind of like culturally relevant. Don't Look Up came out at the end of the year and people really liked that. I've not seen it. I want to.
The trailer makes me not want to watch it. Like, I already believe in science. I don't need a movie to tell, like, and I live in the South where people don't believe in science. So I don't need a movie to tell me that people that don't believe in science are idiots and people should believe in science, because I see that every day.
I mean, yeah.
I like have conversations with kids where I'm like, because I'm substitute teaching now,
Right.
I just like randomly hit up kids on the street. But I have conversations with kids where I'm like, they're like, oh, like the vaccine is fake, and I'm like, okay, why? And I like try to talk to them. I'm not like, you're wrong, get the vaccine, but I'm like, why? Like, you know, why do you think these things? And so like I sort of make them sort of come to the realization that like, maybe I shouldn't just believe what my parents believe, or I shouldn't just believe what I see on television, or I shouldn't just believe what I read on Facebook. And some of them have actually like sat in class and not done their work, but like done research and been like, oh, wait a second, like this is, and like thought about it, and like I see that change happen where they're like, maybe I should get it.
Yeah.
It's very inspiring to me. Like, I'm just too proud of myself.
That's good.
Oh,
I
yeah.
heard that Don't Look Up was good though. Like, people are saying that they like it.
Yeah, people are saying it's very good.
Did you see it?
No, I need to. I would like to.
Okay.
It's on.
You
I
watched it? Okay.
in doing my research for the retrospective. I now have a sticky note of media I need to consume.
Consume the apps.
Also on that list, which was a movie. What? Wait, what did you say, Jacob?
He said,
I said consume and adapt.
Oh, okay. I just heard nonsense. Also on that list is a movie that you thought I was just making up, Tick Tick Boom, which is about.
oh God, yeah.
I saw Tick Tick Boom. I really liked.
Yeah, I would love to watch it because Rent is a great. I really like Rent despite its problems. I love Rent as a musical. You thought I was making it
Someone
up.
was telling me about that.
Yeah.
What is it? Remind
It's
me what it
Andrew
is.
Garfield playing the writer of Rent as he is writing the musical, like kind of up to his death.
Okay, someone.
Well, it's
Someone
not actually. It's not when he's writing Rent.
Oh, it's his like journey in the beginning of it, right? Like,
Yeah, it's not really. It's about him. It's about him trying to write and produce another musical. And then yeah. So Tick Tick Boom is an autobiographical musical about him writing a musical that never got produced. So there's some threads of inspiration for Rent in there, but it's not about him writing Rent.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So just
So
out of curiosity, you guys can't hear me chewing this, right?
No.
nope.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Also, did you guys
Someone else
did you
told me about
see?
Tick Tick Boom and that I should definitely see it.
Yeah.
It wasn't either of you,
It's good.
but I think I'm probably gonna look into it.
Did you see the picture I posted in the chat?
In the Discord chat?
Yeah.
I will look at it later.
No. You gotta look at it now.
But
Gotta look at it now.
then it's gonna mess with the. Oh no. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to cut this.
No, we're not gonna cut it. You gotta screen share it.
I mean, I am because I'm recording it. Oh no.
Oh man, that's really funny. I don't know why. That's really funny.
God.
The face makes it. Like, the
Why?
face at the end
Why,
makes it.
Fozzie Bear? Why?
That was a really terrifying scene for a lot of people. Claire was like almost covering her eyes.
It wasn't scary, but it was like it interested me. I was like,
You gotta
why?
screen share the image that we're all
I did.
laughing at.
She did it.
Did you?
I guess.
Okay,
I
I
don't
didn't
know how
No,
this works.
so I don't have to screen share it because I'm recording the screen. So when I went to the we use our big brains here.
Big brain time.
We gotta turn those gears.
You say turn those ears?
Those gears.
Like a wind-up toy?
Turn those gears.
It's been a really long time since I heard you use that voice.
Yeah, I'm trying to use it less because people don't like it.
It's like I don't know what to say about it. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's like Hamtaro.
Oh.
Like, you guys remember Hamtaro?
Yeah, I do.
That's sort of what it
Okay.
reminds me of.
That's too far back, Anthony. It's too far back.
No,
We're only looking.
So I bought. This year I got hamsters.
No, what did you do?
Right. This year I got hamsters.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I got.
You did?
I did. I got 2 hamsters. I got Henry David Thoreau and the new sexy Camry.
That's very specific, but okay.
Well,
Oh, because your car, right?
no,
Yes.
it's just a Toyota joke. But I came the other day. I walked in and she was doing fine, but Camry was just laying there, passed away. So
Oh,
Camry
sorry.
has died.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, but
I 100% did not know that. Like,
I know. No, I hadn't talked about it. No. I haven't.
Made up something.
No, it's okay. But I still got Henry. But
He's making it.
she's making it.
She.
Yeah,
Henry?
Henry. I had the name before I had the hamsters.
Okay. Yeah, whatever.
Names can have whatever.
Your truth.
Exactly. Names can have whatever gender you want them to.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Tick,
Tick Tick Boom.
liked it.
Yeah. Also, on the note of musicals, In the Heights and the new West Side Story came out.
I heard good things about the West Side Story.
I heard it. So I haven't seen it, but everybody. So I've heard great things about everybody else in the musical except Ansel Elgort.
I heard
Who
somebody
plays
said
Tony.
something in passing that he was problematic in real life, and I didn't know what they were talking about, and I asked them, and they didn't explain.
I don't think he is.
And so I was like, because I was like, oh, what do you mean? Like, and then they didn't explain it. And I was like, no, you said something like Ansel Elgort was problematic in real life, and they were like, oh yeah, whatever.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
Because I love Baby Driver so much.
Yeah.
So good.
No. Stupid vulture.
Vulture?
It's just birds in our house.
The place.
Yeah.
The thing.
With the place and the guys on the side.
The laser collection.
Oh, he was accused of sexual assault in 2020.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, that's not okay.
No. I don't.
Dude,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Man,
Okay.
stop that.
I mean, yeah.
Kind of like all the time. Like, stop it. Like, what are you doing?
Okay.
Damn. Okay, anyway, In the Heights, no one's problematic in that. We know
No.
of. That was really good.
In the hypes. I'm tired, man.
Why are you like this?
I don't have it in me.
Why are you like
I can't make more jokes.
I'm about to not be able to make more jokes. Anyway, so Brenna, let's
Yes.
focus.
Sorry.
It's How the tables have turned.
Okay, we're gonna hold off on that then. Okay, so
Yeah, okay, so I'm problematic now, as we have discussed.
yeah, which is unfortunate. I mean, I wanted to read more, but he's probably bad. Also came out this year is the Green Knight, which I need to see. I talked about it last year because I was really excited about it. The Green Knight.
Yeah.
Did either of you see it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never even heard of it. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a lie, because I talked about it last year.
Okay, yeah, that was 365 plus days ago.
Okay.
I don't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning. Did I have breakfast this morning?
Probably not, knowing you.
Wow, harsh, but okay.
But fair.
Yeah.
Okay,
the Green...
So the Green Knight is the story of it's
Boromir.
not Boromir. It's Lancelot. It's not. I don't think he is Lancelot. I'm trying to remember.
Wayne.
He's Gawain. Yes. Dev Patel is Gawain, I believe. Yes. Dev Patel is Sir Gawain. Yes. He's
like of Knights of the Round Table.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
It's an A24 movie. I'm excited about it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I that is second on my list.
Okay.
So I really want to watch that as well.
Know how it is?
I will. Yeah. And then so that covers movies pretty much. Oh, Space Jam 2. How could we forget? Did anyone see Space Jam 2? I didn't see Space Jam 2 because it makes me sad.
The cereal was okay.
Oh, okay. There you go. Sure.
Cool.
Great. Let's.
No, that's a good segue into our baking bit. That
Yeah.
head into the show very uncomfortably.
Your baking bit. I wasn't there.
Well, yeah, sorry.
I had COVID. I also didn't know you were doing it.
Okay, we're live.
We are. I'm dead.
We are on vacation,
And I'll never
as you can
stop
see,
making that
because
joke.
we're on the same side of the country.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Brenda's not with us. She's still in Kentucky or something, right?
Something.
Somewhere. She's not here. But who is here is Jacob's wife, Abby, and my wife, Claire, and our friend who will show you his back. Yeah. Oh, you were willing to be on camera. Yeah, he's a little shy. So we're here at my parents' house in an undisclosed location, making cookies. Cookies. These are the greatest cookies known to man. This is a scientific fact, as proven by science. Cookies.
There's not yet known to man.
Yeah, there might be other cookies. But in addition to these wonderful cookies that we're making.
They won't tell us about.
What?
Women have the secret cookies that they won't tell us about.
Tell us about the secret cookie.
It's a secret.
Dang it.
We're not allowed to know, Jacob. You've ruined everything.
I keep every year.
So in addition to the delicious cookies we're making, we're also making lasagna. Here's the meat for the lasagna, the noodles that are not yet cooking, and the delicious sauce that is not grown from a garden, but is made from scratch.
It is grown from a garden.
Yeah, I mean somewhere there's a garden or a farm that has grown this delicious sauce. Oh, I see how it is. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sauce.
So, no, that's why I'm not leaving it there. I took it off to.
See, but I did this.
Okay, well, I'll clean it off. That's fine.
It's like the
The best part about cooking is the dishes, right?
Yeah, something like that.
What?
Have you ever heard? There's an old sci-fi movie. It's like Santa defeats the Martians or something like that.
I'm pretty sure it's Conquerors.
Yeah. Anyways, but Santa goes to Mars, and on Mars the standard greeting is just for everyone to touch foreheads, and the Mystery Science Theater 3000 commentary on it. It's just every time that happens, they're just headbutt. So, So that's where that's from. If you've ever
Okay. Sure.
yeah. I also do state exactly.
So while we're waiting for everything to bake and cook, we're gonna play cards. Are we gonna play cards, Jacob? Are we gonna play cards? Or are we just gonna like try to play Ultimate Chicken Horse or something?
I'm okay playing cards.
I don't know.
I
We'll play cards
the
and
thing is,
Switch
I haven't played like 4-player Commander in
or something.
A
A while? How long?
while.
That sounds like a long time.
Although I guess it'd be 5-player unless you want to opt out.
So yeah, we're gonna. I mean, Claire might opt out because she's playing Katamari Damacy like a lot. Like she's been playing it a lot, like a lot, like
She worships
like
the
an
space
amount.
god.
No, it's the king of all cosmos.
Yeah, space god.
I mean, kind of. It's like I guess he teleports people by vomiting a rainbow at them. Yeah, this tracks like for weird Japanese games from the 80s.
Well, I was just thinking he's like the.
What do you think,
the
Patch?
Rainbow Bridge.
Good talk.
Thor.
In Thor?
Yes.
Or the Bifrost.
In
depending
Thor.
The Bifrost. Yeah, I was gonna say the Bifrost from Thor.
Bifrost is just the king of all cosmos. They harvested his corpse.
The Bifrost.
Royal Rainbow. Katamari Damacy is one of the weirdest games ever made, for sure.
As opposed to Katamari Democracy. The game yet to be made.
Okay, sure. I mean, you can't really.
Everyone votes on where the ball goes.
You can't really.
That would be a fun Twitch plays Katamari Damacy. Katamari Democracy. What do you
Oh,
think?
Twitch plays?
Yeah.
That would be impossible.
Well, there are some like Twitch plays where like everyone like all the inputs are summed and you take the average input over like the.
Is that what they did with Pokemon?
That's no. The Pokemon one is instantaneous. In
Oh,
the
Jesus.
Process.
Didn't they win eventually?
They did. They did.
Somehow?
And they've gone through other Pokemon games.
They
since.
tried doing it with Dark Souls.
Yeah.
That
There's a-
sounds impossible.
There's a Twitch streamer whose YouTube channel's pretty Doug. He has some pretty fun games.
We are not sponsored by this man
Fun
or person.
Videos of
Didn't assume his gender.
mods he's made with like Twitch being able to play stuff. Like he has a lot of challenges of people trying to drive cars in Grand Theft Auto to certain locations. He's like, all right, guys, like you need to be able to like Twitch chat. If you can drive this car from here to here, like you win. It always takes hours.
There's a guy who does something similar with like a Twitch group where he like invites certain people to play. It's like Call of Duty. No, it's Rainbow Six Siege. I think is what he's been doing it mostly in. Where it's basically like Simon Says, and like when someone fails, he just executes them, and so they're like Simon Says like get on this box, like get down, and then like whoever gets down like gets executed, and everyone laughs at them.
Someone made a voice, like a way to play League of Legends using voice chat commands. So there was a grid on the screen of like where to click the mouse, and so you would just have to say like click E4, like so. Click on like the different little like quadrants.
How did it go?
Terribly.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
especially like I mean something like League of Legends or like Dark Souls, everything's like very split second.
Yeah, you have to. You're clicking.
Involved.
I forget Ross Boomsocks. That was the League of Legends dude who. Made
Still
the voice
not
chat.
sponsored.
Yeah.
Have you listened to?
Oh, this is War.
Yeah, This Is War 7 is out, and we haven't listened to it yet or seen it because I mean part of it's the video component. No, they
They're like.
They did break up, but they were like, we'll come back if you want us to come back. And then they were like, okay, like making these is expensive, so we're going to crowdfund this one. And it got crowdfunded to like a ridiculous amount. And so they were like, okay, I guess we have to now. And so This Is War 7, which is based on Ionia,
Okay.
came out. And so we'll probably watch it after the live stream is over, which it'll be over soon because we're not really doing anything except sitting here. What?
If we're lucky, Ribbon's verse will not suck.
Yeah, what was it that was it in one of the other This Is Wars, or was the Administrator's song that was like not as good?
I just think that sometimes Ribbon content is just bad. Like, I don't know. I just feel like
Bad like
I just feel
Like inappropriate or bad? Like it sucks.
no, that isn't it sucks. Like I just feel
It
like
sucks.
yeah, like I think Riven is a
Here,
cool character.
get another Jacob on the other side. Hold that.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
gonna
Riven's a cool
stir it up.
character, but sometimes she gets like the short end of the short sword of the stick.
Haha,
Like,
nice.
that's-
That's
I
what
don't
you
know.
did there.
It is a broken blade.
Yeah. like just in her like treatments in really like fan stuff or whatever. Either that or it's a sentiment of like I always want her to be cooler than she actually is. like
I think that might be part of it.
that's probably mostly the sentiment.
Why though? Like why?
I don't know.
Her to be way cooler.
I don't know.
I mean, like it's fine that you do, but like, I'm curious as to your reasoning.
I was sucked with Riven.
I think that's also part of it, is that gameplay wise, like I think when she first came out, it was just like, oh yeah, like this is so cool, and then
Well, that's how champions are when they first come out. They're
Yeah.
like extra broken.
yeah, but then somewhere along the line, she became like the skill cap on her went up kind of dramatically, and also people probably learned how to play against her as well, like.
Well, isn't she also one of the few champions that doesn't use like mana or
Yeah.
have a resource?
She's all cooldowns.
Yeah. Yep.
No, there's a lot of champions that don't use mana.
I don't know. I don't play anymore. I'm glad we got out of that, honestly.
Yeah.
Like it's still cool to hear about it, and like Arcana has come out, and like that's really interesting. but, like,
Arcane.
Arcane, right? I'm still stuck in like my D&D group mindset.
Love cold.
But like, so Arcane's come out, and that's really interesting. But like, I'm really glad we stopped playing because like it was sucking up our whole life.
I've kind of wanted to get back into it, just getting back into it after 2-3 years of not playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like really daunting. Every now and then, I'm like, maybe I should play a game, and then I'm like, better not.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because I'm married or because I'm older, but a lot of games like don't have as much staying power for me anymore. Like
Just in general.
yeah, like I'll get into them, I'll be really into them, and it'll
You did that with Dark Souls, or not Dark Souls, Dead Cells, kind of. You like
Well,
went all the way through Dead Cells, and then you were like, I'll
I
never
played-
play it again.
Yeah, I played Dead Cells for a very long time though. Like
Okay, so you say very long time. I have a friend that I made playing Dark Souls. Like, you know, we like, you know, kept summoning each other back and forth. Who has I checked his because he got online and started playing Dark Souls again on Switch. Has over 2,200 hours in Dark Souls Remastered. That's too much.
Yeah. I like Dark
It's
Souls.
it's a lot.
2,200 hours worth.
Yeah. How many days is that?
It's a lot.
that's almost 100 days.
Yeah.
Right?
100 days.
24
Like 24 hours.
Yeah.
I got one game with that.
Genshin Impact?
Oh, no,
I don't know. Every time I log onto Twitch, I was telling Claire this the other day. Every time I log onto Twitch, I'm like, there's Ann playing Genshin Impact again.
Yeah. No, I haven't physically played Genshin Impact for long enough to log in 2,000 hours. There's nothing to 2,000 hours. Not yet, anyway. I mean, I hit a content wall. I do dailies and then wait for them to release new stuff.
That happened when you were playing Destiny, though, didn't it? The first Destiny.
Yes, though, I don't know. Who knows how many hours I logged into the first Destiny just because of all the time I would spend in raids.
Oh, yeah. Getting stuck in raids and being like, well, we've been here for 6 hours, better call it a night. Like,
Or no,
The sun's coming up,
that only happened once.
better
Go
stop.
lost, Kill of kills.
that happened a couple times when we were playing Dark Souls. Or not Dark Souls. I keep saying Dark Souls. That happened a couple times when we were playing League of Legends.
Yeah.
We'd be like, oh, well, the sun's up. Like, good morning.
I remember the night that got
Time to
me
go to
into
bed.
League of Legends when I brought Liam over, and I was the only person that didn't play, and all of my friends are playing League of Legends while I'm over here listening, sitting right there, listening to music. Like, I think I'm gonna go home. Liam, I'll walk. You can drive yourself. But I brought him my friend that you guys hadn't met before that.
Yeah, no, that's true. And then we went to actually before you
got
left,
20 chicken McNuggets
we went
and
and we got 100. Remember, we got 100. Yeah, so I don't remember this, but apparently it happened because everyone else remembers it this way. We went to Wendy's,
Yeah.
and I said that they had like the promotion where you could get like 100 nuggets, and I said 100 McNuggets, and everyone kept giving me shit about it, and I was sure that I had said nuggets, but Apparently I'm
I don't
wrong.
remember
Because
the
everyone else is like
over
big
the
nuggets.
vernacular.
One McNuggets for Monday.
Whatever.
I mean, it was late.
They gave me 100 nuggets. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning or something.
Yeah. That was you, Jacob.
And you went home though and downloaded League of Legends that night, right?
No, I went to bed. It was like
Okay,
3 o'clock in the
I don't
morning.
know. You've said before that you went home and downloaded
The
it like
next day.
immediately. Okay,
Yeah,
the next
I went
day.
to bed, and then I downloaded it the next day, and then co-opted with you guys, with people that were at your level. And here I am. How do you?
What is jungle?
I'm so
What is
sorry.
jungling?
I'm 0-15.
What is this? I get those.
To this day, I still
I
suck
mean,
at you, Karen,
so
but-
like, yeah, that's the thing is that like I get a hankering for it like once a year or so, and I'll play for like maybe a week, and then I just don't really.
You got it out of your system.
Yeah, and then I'm like, well, I did that. Like it was the same with like Apex Legends. Like I got really into it for a little bit, and then now I'm just like,
That's
Same with-
RuneScape's entire business model.
Same with RuneScape right now.
Run,
I
escape.
I had like a new.
Have I never said that to you before? Really?
Probably have.
No, RuneScape. It's run and escape, but you can never run. I mean, you can run, but you just can't escape.
Yeah.
You
So,
cannot escape from the RuneScape.
Yeah, but I just started like a new account a few weeks ago. Where I'm,
For
like,
old school RuneScape or
yeah,
for RuneScape 3?
For old school RuneScape. And
We should
I'm
play
like-
together.
Yeah, I'm like I've almost got 60 strength. You know, got like 40 attack, 43 magic. You know, like I'm a decent level, like mid-tier level in most of the skills for free to play.
Right.
And so, but now it's winding down because I'm like with people and I don't want to like be on my phone.
Well,
all the
yeah.
time.
I was gonna say you can play it on your phone.
Yeah, and then I'm also like reading books more now, and so yeah.
Books. No,
Yeah, he tried getting me into old school RuneScape. But
I tried.
I'm already level 133 on my RS3 account. I don't really feel like replicating that on another account.
This is a popular thing with Ian. Is he like sinks his entire life into a game and then he maxes out and then is like, I'm never gonna play this game again.
My account is over 15 years old.
That's
This is
true.
not something
That's
that
true.
I saw
Yeah.
in
No,
my
my RuneScape account I think just hit 17 years or
I
something.
had lost
My original
main
account?
RuneScape account.
Sad.
Yeah, it got stolen, and I got it back. I used the account recovery system to get it back, and then it got
But-
stolen again.
What?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Do you think that you don't have to put me on camera? No, thank you.
Why not?
Um,
Hi.
Weird. No, thanks. No, thanks. Thank you. Do you think that I should transfer the meat to a bowl? Because we probably don't want to mix the sauce into a pan.
No, we want to mix so we're gonna portion out the sauce that we need for the lasagna.
Oh,
And the other- whatever we're doing.
Leave it sitting because it's drying out on top.
Okay, we can put it in a bowl and put like saran wrap on top, and then like, and then excuse me, like trying to clear my throat, and then or cling wrap rather, not saran wrap.
That's the same thing. Cling wrap and saran wrap.
No, saran wrap is different.
Saran is a brand name.
Or whatever, wax paper and cling wrap. That's the difference.
Saran is the same as cling wrap.
And then yeah, we can put it in the fridge downstairs.
What time is it?
It is 3:31 p.m.
It looks later than it is.
That's because it's winter.
Oh, I didn't drain this. Stupid.
I mean, we could still drain it. Like, it shouldn't have that much fat on it.
Oh, was it pretty lean to begin with?
It was like 97% lean. Yeah, and we can start on some dishes. Yeah, it was pretty lean.
Where'd you find 97% lean?
I didn't find it. My mother got it at the commissary. Mommy bought it for me. Yeah, so this is it. This is going to be on Facebook. I mean, it's on Facebook currently, but
There's no way to know.
should I? What do you think? Should I clip this into the beginning of the next episode? Because we got to do our 2021 retrospective, and we got to do the 2022 look ahead episode like pretty soon. Probably like after you get back. Probably like the first weekend or second weekend of January. It's still early enough to do it.
What do you want, dog?
Well, now that we're not going to the now that we're not going to the show.
Have that be a single episode and have it be short instead of having like 30 categories that we covered. Like,
I mean, we could shorten it to like, what are we all most looking forward to? And here's like some runner-up things.
Yeah.
Instead of just like, this is what's coming out this year. Like, no one cares. Like, we don't actually care about a lot of things that aren't coming out.
Jeez, Pat.
I mean, I care about Elden Ring. I'm excited for Elden Ring. What are you excited for? No excitement. I mean, I think you should be most excited for the birth of your child.
Breath of the Wild 2.
Birth of what?
No.
The birth of his child.
You say birth of your child, and he's like, birth of the wild too.
Or Metroid Prime 4. They finally got somebody to voice and...
Birth of the child.
That's a valid point. I don't know. Ian, what are you excited for next year?
Do I ever get excited?
No. Claire?
Whatever will not take up all of your time.
I said Elden Ring, but actually it's Advance Wars. The Advance Wars Remaster. Advance Wars is fantastic. It's not Elden Ring. Advance Wars Remaster. I love Advance Wars a lot.
I'm excited
Like a lot.
re-roll this go for a second time because that is not usually the case.
She took the lucky
I guess.
It won't be as good.
feet.
I have a feeling I know what you're going to say, but what are you most excited for?
3 times per long rest, you can reroll your go.
Oh, of course. Right, yes.
2.
Of course, yes.
Wait, 2?
Yeah, Breath of the Wild 2.
Oh.
Yeah, it is as yet unnamed.
I didn't mention
Unlike
the child
the child.
because like he's
It's not a
he's
video
not
game.
a piece of media.
This is true.
He's more-
This is true.
Well, he will be another source of entertainment.
You make your own fun.
To be featured in all of your social media.
Nope.
No, yeah, a lot of
Are you
people
not doing that?
a lot of people are not doing that anymore.
No. I'm barely gonna share, much less overshare.
I mean, this is the first
Yeah,
this is
people
the
don't
first
need,
like
Not gonna be
400 pictures of our child every day.
this is the first like generation. Well, hold on. So this is like the first generation where that has to kind of like be decided. Like, do you put your child up on social media? And a lot of people say no, but a lot of people also say yes because they don't have like for us they have like scrapbooks and like photo albums and like, oh, this is, you know, so and so when they were a baby.
Via a Google album.
Text them your
Yeah, see, I think that's a good idea.
And then you can put comments on those, but that way it doesn't clog up the feed of anyone else.
Just Google servers.
You
I was gonna
don't,
say, somebody does
You don't
care,
get-
it's my family.
you don't get pedophiles finding your kid online. It just
This
goes
is
to
true,
your
pedophiles.
immediate family members that you share it with, and anyone who wants to see pictures of your kid can request them.
Yeah, they can ask you like, oh, how is, you know, little Jimmy doing,
And
and
the
you
baby
send them a
will
picture. Like,
not be a baby forever and doesn't have to worry about, oh, my entire child.
yeah, your child's name is Little Jimmy.
Also,
Yeah, no,
uh,
you lots of Google albums.
a related
Yeah.
a related issue is that some of my siblings, like, strangers have come up to them and been like, your child's so cute, can I take a picture of your kid? And they're just like,
No.
what are you talking about? Like,
No. I think I remember your brother-in-law saying something about that on Facebook, like the first time that happened. And I was like,
Yeah, it's happened
what the
I'm pretty sure it's
fuck?
happened to three of my siblings.
Google it. You don't need that.
Actually, if you're trying to look at pictures of little kids, I have bigger issues. Like especially if they're not related to you. This is bad. That's a problem. Do not look at pictures of little children. Here, and anywhere on the Dr. Z show, we do not support pedophilia.
Yep.
It feels bad that we have to say that, but I feel like we sort of do.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know.
Well, we've said before that that we don't support Nazis, which is apparently like a thing that you have to do now, which is say we do not support Nazis here on the Dr. Z show, because you have to say that now because there are people, important politicians that do. We fought a whole fucking war about not supporting the Nazis, yet here we are. And here we are getting political on a show on a show we never voted to be political. Do that again.
Wait. Yeah, everyone needs to hear that. Like, I heard.
Yeah, no.
What, the whole thing?
Yeah.
I It's like, I promise I won't get political. Me 3 drinks later. I am the Senate.
It's true. Okay, I'll ask you this because and I'll ask you this, not you two, but because I'm going to be discriminative. So, Revenge of the Sith is a PG-13 movie, so they're allowed to use the F-bomb one time. Where do you put it? Where do you put it? You personally. Not like where's the most appropriate way, but like where do you put it?
Does it have to be straight fuck, or can it be
No.
fucking?
No, it could be like Samuel L. Jackson, because he only ever says motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't either.
I need to think about that for a second.
Okay, where would you put it, Claire?
One time. So I don't remember enough of the like.
I have the high ground, motherfucker.
Or yeah, some variation of that, like fuck you, Anakin, I have the high ground. Okay, where would you put
It
it?
would be best out of R2, like just.
Out of R2D2? But like that's the only thing subtitled that R2D2 says the whole movie, because yeah, okay, that's fair.
When he kills Grievous and tosses the blast, it's so fucking uncivilized.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, I would. This is typically. Yeah, no, okay. This is typically the most, like, most people put it here, but when they go to arrest Chancellor Palpatine and he's like, I am the Senate, they're like, no, fuck the Senate. And then, dies horribly, except that he's supposed to be in one of the new Disney shows. What? They've, like, confirmed, like, he's coming back. Mace Windu.
Oh, I thought you were saying.
Will they clone him or something?
I mean, Palpatine could come back. Well, it's never officially like said anywhere that he like 100% died. Like people have done far worse than being thrown out of a window. Yeah, they brought Darth Maul back, and like he's a whole ass character. Yeah. Somehow Palpatine returned. The laziest fucking writing ever. All they had to do was add 1 or 2 more sentences, and they could have been like, oh, he made a clone of himself. Like, okay, cool. We've explained it. Like, that's fine.
Or even just,
Somehow.
Or even just through Sith magic.
Yeah.
That would be like something.
Yeah. So there's an animation that's pretty good explaining that. It shows like what happens to Palpatine after he falls down the shaft. And it's this channel called We're the Kids. Not sponsored. They're great though. They their animation style is just like so like everyone's kind of like a
shriveled apple.
yeah. Yeah, until
That's very specific.
Yeah, so he's being like tormented by like Yoda's ghost like the whole time.
Oh, like haha, I win now.
It's great. Yeah, he's just like trying to survive on this asteroid, like being like a weird, just like weird little dude. Yeah, we got videos to show you guys.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go so that we can do our own thing and not appeal to anyone. Yeah, no, it's not appealing. We're not peeling any vegetables or fruits.
Actually,
Although my mom did want to talk to you about a salad. But do you have any final thoughts? Do you have any final thoughts?
Jam pockets are delicious.
Yes. This is a factual thought. Do these need to be switched in directions or just come out?
I think they should be done.
Okay. Jacob, do you have any final thoughts?
They look good.
No. Do you have any final thoughts, Abby? I think in addition to this being like a live bit, we'll put it in the beginning of the next show.
I'm wondering if next year's
Ian,
body
you're somebody.
consideration will have more like clear winners than like this year, because this year there was a lot of
Just
things
close
that
it.
were, like,
Just close the other.
pretty good, but there wasn't one that absolutely swept the landscape.
Okay.
Final thoughts would assume that it will ever end.
Are you gonna get the Dead Cells DLC?
Which one? The
It comes out. No, that's the free update. It comes out January 9th. It's like the Queen
Yeah,
something.
I
still did I fight the Guardian? I did.
I thought you did, but maybe you didn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Once you get the whole storyline, it's hard.
It's hard to care.
I still need to get caught up on like the
I
Black
care
Friday
about
games
plot.
that came from like other years, like Outer Wilds. I'm finally.
Outer Wilds is good. I've heard very good things about it. Host of the show, Brenna's boyfriend? They're not engaged yet? No. Her man Candy. Said that he had, or she said that he had like almost like a total breakdown after playing it. Like,
Well,
because it was like emotion. Well, it was like emotionally like it was. No one is that. Just no one.
Is Persona 3 like?
No
Oh,
one
I guess you
except no one except you. You can tell the story after we're off. We're about to go out just after. You don't want to know. Yeah. But it's like that emotionally gripping is what is really the thing that was said. So what? Do you have any final thoughts?
Mahoyo needs to hurry up with that Ayaka rerun.
Did anyone else understand that?
It's a Chinese game. It is. Mahoyo's a Chinese
I
game.
know. But
Okay, so no one understood that except Ian, who claims he's not a weeb. My final thoughts are I'm gonna put this into the beginning of the next episode, which is probably the 2022 look ahead and 2021 look back, if we can make it one episode. Excited for Elden Ring, excited for Into the Spider-Verse 2, and excited for Advance Wars because I love Advance Wars, and I'm excited to bring it back.
My roommate has a network test.
Yeah. So, that's it. And we'll see you on the actual episode of the Dr. Z Show.
Yeah, Picard also was this year. Picard was interesting.
I think Dota was mature. I don't know if it's right.
I think Dota was mature because it was pretty gory.
Also, I don't remember. I didn't watch the Dota one, but I've been basically secondhand watching I've been watching Arcane through my friends who are all obsessed, and then one of them started playing League because of Arcane, and I was like, no, don't do it.
That's backwards.
Don't do it.
No.
Yeah, I don't like that they made Vi and Jake
Okay.
sisters. I disagreed with that heavily. But
Whatever.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, so Dota, I
Excuse
thought
me,
Dota
sir.
2, Dragon's Blood, or just Dota
Excuse me,
Dragons,
Clark.
had an inappropriate rating.
Thank you, sir. I love you, Clark.
So I have not watched The Witcher season 2.
I haven't
love
either.
Witcher season 1 so much, and
We have not either.
I haven't gotten
I'm
around
very
to
much
it.
looking
I
forward
want to.
watching Witcher season 2, yes.
Um,
Soon.
I got around to watching WandaVision and Loki and Winter Soldier and Falcon.
And the best one was
WandaVision.
wow, interesting. Well, no, that's not surprising to me.
WandaVision.
It's very good.
Ugh.
Loki is widely considered to be the best. Though.
I loved
But
Loki.
think
Don't
that's
get me
partially
wrong.
because people are obsessed with Tom Hiddleston.
That.
Seeing Owen Wilson in it was a very weird.
He was very good, though.
As one of the lore keepers, it was very strange.
Morbius
I
was
like,
very good.
ooh.
I-
Mobius.
Huh? That's
Mobius,
his-
not Morbius.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
Mobius,
like,
whatever.
Morbius isn't out yet. Is it?
Mobius,
No.
sorry.
Yeah,
No.
they shifted the release for Morbius as well.
Yeah, but Mobius, sorry. He was very good in it. I really liked Loki. Falcon and Winter Soldier, I really enjoyed. I
enjoyed it too. I think it was the weakest of the three, though.
yeah, but that's
It
okay.
had the most like weak moments.
Yeah, for sure. I think the writing was the weakest. Just conceptually, I think
Pacing was a little stilted. I think.
yeah.
But then again, maybe that's because I'm just expecting things to be more, like, I don't know, action-packed,
Well, it's not even that. It was
Also-
just like
like moment to moment.
the actual like writing of the show. It felt like they didn't know what they wanted to do with it, but that they had to do it, and I could feel that, and I didn't love that. As someone who like likes the
It was
characters,
very ponderous.
yeah.
It's also really hard though. Like in all fairness, like write this down. I'm defending Disney. In all fairness, it's like it's really difficult to deal with the loss of such a major character.
It is.
It's not really planned. Like it's sort of planned. But it's not like the death of Superman planned. Like the death of Superman is a masterpiece of marketing in all senses of like we're gonna sell the million fucking comic books, and obviously Superman's not gonna go away forever.
Right.
But it wasn't. It wasn't like Endgame was not the death of Superman. It was like, okay, we're gonna kill off Tony Stark because like his contract is up, but we're also gonna get rid of Chris Evans, sort of, because his contract is up. And the way they did that was like kind of unexpected. It wasn't like Iron Man sacrificing his life unexpected, but it was unexpected in such a short span.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, okay, it's over now. And then everyone was like, well, now what happened? And so they sort of like teetered around for a bit, and then came out with Falcon and Winter Soldier. Which, don't get me wrong, I like the characters.
Yeah.
Seeing the Dora Milaje in it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But
I'm excited to see where they go from here with it. I'm excited to see what they do with those characters, because I think it could be really interesting, and I'm excited. But yeah, it was a fun buddy cop romp. So
yeah,
I liked it. But
it was nice to see
WandaVision
them get along.
Yeah.
Because they hate each other for so long.
I mean, they should.
I mean, yeah, no, fair.
But WandaVision to me was so. I mean, one, Agatha Harkness.
Well, sure.
Agatha Harkness.
They're making a show based on her.
They should. Because one.
No, I saw something about it.
Because Catherine.
Like, oh, Brenna's gonna want to talk about this.
Catherine Hahn did an incredible job. And was so clever and fun. Yes, we did. We talked about the possibility of who could be the villain, and the fact that it was Agatha. Oh, incredible! Also, like the actual like bringing back Kat Dennings' character and like having her work on the like nice. The metaphysical aspect of it all. It was really cool, and I was kind of right with my prediction of what it would be with Agatha. Was like Agatha like teaching and using her, but not quite right? Like it was more of how can you do this? You're not a witch. Like
Catherine Hahn will reprise her role as Agatha Harkness in Agatha House of Harkness on Disney Plus. Announced on Disney Day.
Yay! That's really exciting. That's really exciting for me. But yeah, I really loved what they did with WandaVision. It felt very... And it was also a beautiful conclusion to Vision.
The writer, Jack Schaefer, will also be the head writer and executive producer of Agatha House of Harkness.
Good.
The writer of WandaVision.
Yes, good. Because he has a very clear vision of what he wants to do with that universe. And I love that. Unintended. But yeah, I think it was a really beautiful... Oh god. Oh no. It was a very beautiful tribute to Vision. Oh no. There we go. Well, we're back.
There it is.
There we go. But yeah, I think it was really lovely story. Also, I'm excited to watch the Wheel of Time series that's out. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I've heard good things, and Lewis has been audio booking them, so I've been like kind of I know the story of it because like we'll listen to it on long car rides. So
let me know how
I will.
How it ends.
I will. Yeah, that's
I watched one episode so far. Did not like it.
Okay.
As much as yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of it for the look.
It.
Oh, wait, video games. No, video games.
I
We haven't talked about video games really. Like, I want to talk about Valheim for a second too. So Valheim.
About our backlogs.
Yes, but Valheim was Game of the Year, and I didn't play it, but I watched all my friends play it a bunch.
Wait, hold on. Who said it was Game of the Year? Because I saw that Steam just announced that Biohazard, fucking, what is this, Japan? Resident Evil 8 won Steam's Game of the Year.
It's not Steam's Game of the Year. It's
Well, yes, that's because Resident Evil 8 won Steam's Game of the Year. Because that's like a community vote. That's why I'm wondering who voted.
At the Game Awards.
It's a bad game.
At the Game Awards
voted It Takes Two, right?
So it's the best multiplayer game of the year. There we go.
Resident Evil Village by the Golden Joystick.
Oh, speaking of the Golden Joystick, I'm gonna touch on this for a bit, sort of, mostly with Jacob. Sorry, Brenna. Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe you know enough about this. But how do we feel about the Golden Joystick announcing Dark Souls as the greatest game like of all time, or like the ultimate game of all time, or something. They gave it a really specific title. How do we feel about that? I'm kind of concerned. It concerns me a little bit.
Why?
People can feel however they want. Like,
why does it concern you?
It concerns me because that makes me feel like we're not gonna get good games. Like it, ultimate game, Golden Joystick ultimate game of all time, which, like, there's still gonna be good games, of course. Like, you know, I'm not disputing that, but like, why, like, how can we vote something the ultimate game of all time? Like, what happens when something better?
We change our opinion.
We can't. It's just this one dude who wanted to write another think piece on how Dark Souls is for elite gamers.
Yeah. Also,
I mean, it's not though.
PC Gamer also named all-time game of the year.
It's a very good game. I mean, it's fantastic.
Of all time, not Dark Souls.
Right.
This is the first I've heard of all time. So.
It's very interesting. It's very fun.
I don't know that you would like it.
I don't think Jacob would like it.
It's very strategery.
Not even. It's just very grindy,
Also,
but not in like a roguelike way.
Most of the other, I'm looking through a list of like Game Awards, and like it's.
Oh, we played Monster Hunter. Did you mention Monster Hunter?
Oh, I did not mention. Yeah, I did play a lot of Monster Hunter Rise for a bit. It's not. Yeah, it's not on the Wikipedia page of the list of Game of the Year awards of all time.
It should be. It should be in Best Multiplayer and Best Indie Game.
Yeah, it is. It is a bit of an indie darling.
But yeah, like my friends played it obsessively and loved it. Also, Anthony, you were really excited. Bravely Default 2. You were really excited about, as well as the Scott Pilgrim game Remaster.
I mean, it's a side-scrolling fighting game. It's the same game. The chiptune soundtrack is fantastic, and it's fun. Play it in little spurts. Don't sit down and play it for 2 hours, but play it in little spurts. It's fun.
Did you play Bravely Default 2 as well?
Yes, I picked it up the day it came out, and played it, I think, for like 12.5 hours straight.
Cool.
I have not finished it yet, but it is fantastic. It is much better than Bravely Default 1.5. And it doesn't hit all the same notes as Bravely Default 1.
Yeah.
But it doesn't need, like, the story doesn't need to. The story is a different story.
Yeah.
But it's very good. I like it a lot. A lot.
Yeah. And then...
But it is... If you liked Bravely Default 1, play Bravely Default 2. There's a demo available. Pick it up, play it. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and then, the only other things I want to talk about is, I've joined the Blaseball, fandom. I've created...
for a little bit.
I've created a Blaseball account. I'm a fan of the Jazz Hands. Wow. Yeah.
That's intense.
I support the Jazz Hands. And then also
I remember you guys explaining Blaseball.
Oh, it was just Jacob. Jacob explained Blaseball. I discovered golf. I also want to give our yearly update on the XFL, because we've talked about it.
Why?
Because we've talked about it in the past two look backs, and I just want to talk about it again. The XFL has been pushed back another 2 years. It should have its opening season 2023.
It's Bloodlines 2 at this point. Like,
yeah, the XFL and like we could take bets on which is gonna
come first.
Vampire the Masquerade. Yeah, Vampire the Masquerades or Bloodlines 2 or the XFL's first opening season. So yeah, so that's that on the XFL. Also, I just want to talk about some like weird news stuff. I mean, like, remember the Ever Given?
No.
How do you not remember the Ever Given? When the Suez Canal was blocked.
Oh, the Ever... The Evergreen?
No, the Evergiven. Evergreen was the company.
The ship was called the Evergiven.
The ship was called the Evergiven.
Okay. Yes, no, I do remember that. I was like, the Evergiven. I was like, that's not what was written on the side.
No, Evergreen was written on the side, you're right.
Right.
But that was
Okay,
a beautiful week on the internet.
Trouble in the Suez.
Yeah,
That
Trouble
was,
in the
no, I tried
Suez.
really
Yeah.
hard.
And then,
Failed
you know,
really
we talked about IKEA speedruns last year, but yeah, speedrunning IKEA. And this year, they got snowed in an IKEA in Sweden, and they had like a 35,
Classic.
yeah, they had like a 35 person like sleepover in an IKEA.
That would be fucking
Right?
awesome.
Right? Yeah, it'd be great.
30th birthday plan. Rent an IKEA. A whole ass IKEA.
But yeah. So that's, I feel like,
Let's do it.
the retrospective, and that only took an hour and a half of our time.
Well, the look ahead stuff, we're not going down a list of all bullshit.
No.
Like, we're just gonna talk about what we're looking forward to.
Uh,
I think we've got that list pretty narrow.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first? Who's got the shortest list?
Mine's a long list, but it can be summed up quickly.
Yeah.
We'll end at No Way Home.
Yeah.
And our recommendations for this past year.
So my look ahead is just that I got a bunch of games, like Wii games, GameCube games, and Game Boy Advance and DS games from my house. That I'm excited to both replay and share with Abby.
Cool.
That's what I look forward to.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited. There's some interest.
What are some highlights?
Yeah. What are some of your highlights?
Highlights from this past year?
Of the games you got.
Stuff you're looking
Oh,
for,
the games?
Other than the Conduit.
Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. The Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. I love the first two of those. I've heard that like the subsequent ones were not as good, but the first two, great. Made me cry. So
there you go.
Really?
And go high up on that list. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
they got very emotional.
Right, we talked about that the other night.
Very emotional. I brought back Medal of Honor Frontline, which I have never beaten, and
here are my papers.
yeah, in that game, I just replayed that level where you're supposed to sneak, and instead just killed everyone. I've replayed it so many times, and I'm probably not going to finish the game this time, and I'm just going to replay that level.
Oh my
over
god.
and over.
Here are my papers. Here are my papers.
Yeah. I have the Mega Man Zero collection, which
I finished that this time.
Oh, nice. Trying to think what else. Mega Man Zero collection. Pokemon Coliseum has been on my. I need to finish Pokemon Coliseum. Never finished it.
Weirdly interesting story.
Okay.
Pokemon Coliseum.
Oh, the storyline. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did bring Excite Truck, though.
Okay.
It's such a good racing game.
You played Excite Truck?
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta play Excite Truck together. I fucking love it, Excite Truck. I was thinking about it this morning for some reason, actually. Something reminded me of it.
I don't think Wii Online is even supported anymore.
Oh no, it's not. No, but we can play it split screen.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Wii Online servers went down. Sad.
Rip.
Oh, how do we feel about A New World?
Rana. Oh, she's back.
I'm back.
New World Amazon?
Yeah. Amazon released a game. And it
was bad.
A big pile of dog shit.
I haven't heard of it.
Big surprise.
I didn't know it existed.
Yeah, it was an MMO. It was bad.
Bad.
Real bad.
Yikes.
You're now the resident MMO guru.
Yeah.
Who, me?
Abby.
Abby?
Abby.
What?
Abby's been listening to a lot of stuff about MMOs.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Okay.
Yeah. I have, some stuff I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to all the Marvel stuff, obviously. I'm a Marvel fangirl. I I am highlights being I'm excited for Love and Thunder, and I'm excited for Doctor Strange.
I am so fucking hyped for Multiverse of Madness.
Yep.
Like, so ready.
I'm-
My body is ready, especially after No Way Home. Like,
Yes.
oh, my body.
I hope that it is
ready.
either. I hope Multiverse of Madness is either an adaptation of House of M or it is a setup for House of M.
What if they set up House of M?
I think they're gonna set up House of M.
Oh, my dick is
I think
hard.
I think they're gonna. Oh, okay. I think they're gonna set up. Yeah. I think they.
I'm really sorry I put that one.
No, you're fine. I think they might set up House of M because they've already started that. Oh my god, they've already started setting up stuff in that realm. With like Loki.
In that house. Yeah. Once I finished Loki, I was like, they're gonna do House of M, and then I went to see No Way Home, and the Multiverse of Madness trailer is like at the end of No Way Home, and I was like, they're gonna fucking do House of M.
Yeah.
And Claire's like, what the fuck are you talking
Yeah,
about? I'm like, House of M is coming.
So I'm excited about
I just like
that.
I'm so excited about Multiverse of
I'm
Madness.
also excited about how the After Party, which is coming out in a few days. It's like a Apple TV show that's basically like a murder mystery TV show. I'm excited about it.
I really like your murder mysteries.
I love a good murder. I love a good murder mystery. What can I say? I'm also interested. They're turning Neil Gaiman's they're turning Neil Gaiman's Sandman into a TV show. That's coming out supposedly this year. And then also House of Dragons is slated for this year. And I'm hesitant, but I will probably watch an episode or two.
Very hesitant.
And then there were a bunch of video games that I saw that I'm interested in as well.
Wait, you were talking about shows and you didn't mention Sonic 2?
I mean, we already talked about that. I'm excited for Sonic 2.
Did we?
Yeah.
Did I miss it completely?
You mentioned it. You brought it up.
No. Oh, well, no, I brought up that I saw Sonic 1.
Yeah, and then you said I'm really excited for Sonic 2.
Okay. I'm just really excited for Knuckles.
I'm withholding judgment until I see Knuckles. Not that I don't think Idris Elba will overact it in a beautiful way. I just think I'm interested. I'm interested to see what's going to happen.
Jacob will get this. Jacob will get this for sure, because I used to bring this up all the time. But I really hope at some point he goes, "Oh no."
That's great. If they did it, it would be the ultimate fan service.
Yeah, for just May though.
There'd be no greater fan service.
There's also a
For
new
context.
Sonic game coming out, by the way. Oh, give context.
Yeah,
I
it's
hope
probably
that
gonna be
is
trash.
good. I hope
We
it's
always
good.
hope it's good, Jacob. It's always trash.
But it had a good trailer.
It has a good
It
trailer.
had a much better trailer than
Yeah.
anything
So-
for the past few years.
Anyway, the context for Knuckles going, "Oh no," and Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast, and later Sonic Adventure Director's Cut for the Nintendo GameCube. During the Sonic part of the campaign, because you can play each of the characters in their like little campaign story or whatever. During the part of the Sonic campaign, you have to fight Knuckles. He's like kind of a mini boss, but not really. He's just too easy to be a boss character.
Mhm.
But anytime you attack him, he goes, "Oh no."
Good.
Great. I just
But-
wanted to provide context because I never do, and people get pissed about it.
Sure.
You just rolled.
Yeah, other things, like, I'm excited, I'm interested in Kirby and the Forgotten Land as well. I'm
I
interested.
will tentatively be interested in it.
And I'm also
There have been
interested...
Kirby games that have been quite good, and Kirby games that have been quite
I mean,
trash.
look, I will take what I can
So,
get.
I'm looking forward to Hey, Kirby Air Ride. Bleh.
What? I love Air Ride.
Eh,
I
The
love...
Squeak Squad game was fun.
You have bad
Squeak Squad was very
opinions.
No, Kirby Air Ride. Bleh.
You have
Mario
bad-
Kart Double Dash.
You
Yeah.
have bad opinions. You have bad opinions. I'm also excited. There is a roguelike
Hey,
called...
you're excited for it?
Yeah. So I've gotten really into them recently.
Ooh.
Upcoming, it is called Curse to Golf. The Dark Souls...
Curse to Golf.
The Dark Souls of side-scrolling golf roguelikes is quite
Stop
the
saying
pitch.
things are the Dark Souls of things. Stop
But
it.
Curse
Stop.
to... Shut up. Let me...
Just say it's hard.
Just let me read it, okay? But Curse to Golf looks like it'll pull off the premise. Swing your way out of golf purgatory through randomly generated dungeon-like holes with the help of a ghostly legendary caddy as you putt your way back to the land of the living.
Golf purgatory?
I just gotta be mad for a minute, please.
No, you're not allowed to be mad. I'm not gonna let you be mad. Because this is not your time.
Validating my feelings.
That sounds delightful, Brenna.
Right? Thank you. It sounds delightful, and I'm really excited about it because I've gotten. You can die with your misery. I don't care.
No, this game sounds interesting, but no.
Just stop being mad that people are calling it the Dark Souls of everything.
Stop saying things of the Dark Souls. I can't contain myself. Stop saying things of the Dark Souls of things. Just say things are hard. We get it. Dark Souls was hard, and it kicked you in the throat because you're bad at video games. Like, because you're not patient. No one's patient anymore. If you're patient, Dark Souls is easy. Honestly, truly, really. Stop saying things of the Dark Souls of things. Stop. They're not the Dark Souls of things. They're just hard. Games are harder now. Because they realize that people can think and use their brains. Stop saying things with the Dark Souls things. They're not. They're just hard.
It's only
Dark
so.
Souls is not a genre.
The other thing too is that in order for it to be the Dark Souls of something, you would need like a dodge roll. You would need like community like tips. And you would need
exactly.
You would need to be invaded.
The Dark Souls of things, it's like Sekiro, or.
Could you imagine being invaded on your
kind of
like invaded on your own golf course? Someone comes and steals all your clubs.
Are
there boss fights in this golf game?
It sounds like it.
It sounds like it. Getting like hole in one, and the gaping dragon just comes out of the hole and just fucking like eats you.
So I'm excited for that. That looks great. And then there are some other like weird games coming out. Like Splatoon 3 is coming out. Starfield is finally coming out. Bayonetta is coming out.
Starfield is maybe coming out.
Man,
it's slated pretty firmly for Q2, I think.
After Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, I'm not gonna get excited for any other games that maybe will come out. That's why I said, like, on my list, Breath of the Wild 2 is on there. Maybe it will come out. When it comes out, when it is released and available for purchase, then I will feel excited about it. Until that time...
Starfield... Okay, so it's saying Starfield will be released in November. Sorry, November 11th is what it's currently slated for.
It's gonna get delayed.
Probably. It's
at least once.
It's Todd Howard. What do you expect?
I expect to use just one hand.
I didn't have to say it.
Play the game.
Yeah, and then I'm excited. There's a big Destiny 2 expansion coming out. God of War.
Ooh. I read an interesting bit about Destiny 2 the other day. I did want to sort of talk about, and I didn't think anyone was going to bring it up, but you just brought it up, so I'm going to segue into it real quick. Destiny 2 needs to bring back all of its content.
Okay.
That's kind of like the end. Like, they cut so, like, and they're moving forward, but they're leaving, like, there's no reason for new people to play Destiny 2. Because they removed so much of the cut content that you're just like, this is a loot shooter now. And you're like, wait, but why?
Mm-hmm.
How did we get here?
Okay.
And all of this part is missing. Now, completely. Like, they just cut it. And there's kind of no reason to do that other than they can, like, now microtransaction the shit out of people.
Really is that any worse than Halo currently, though? Halo's really bad right now.
Yes, because they cut so much stuff out of Destiny 2 that was single-player story.
Yeah.
Like, story, they cut out of Destiny 2. Halo just is sloppy. Halo Infinite it's sloppy.
I mean, but
They're
But
confused. They're trying to keep up with Call of Duty Warzone and Apex Legends and Fortnite. And
don't
they're
you want to
failing.
pay $35 for a samurai
cat ears?
skin? No, this was. I'm thinking of the samurai skin. The cat ears was only 15.
The samurai event is coming back already, and that concerns me. Is that they're like, oh, this event is back. I'm like, how did it? What do you mean back? It just like the game just fucking came out. Like, what do you mean it's back? Like what? Halo. I'm disappointed in Halo Infinite. It's sloppy. It was not what they needed after Halo 5, because Halo 5 was a fucking mess.
Jacob, is your cat just sitting there with its mouth open, looking at you?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys have the weirdest fucking cat. Soon approaching. Speaking of the Dark Souls of things, Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Well, mouth isn't open.
Oh, it looked like mouth was open. Like from my angle, it just looked like.
Interesting.
There we go. Hello. But yeah, I'm excited about Elden Ring. I probably won't play Elden Ring because it's very hard and I'm bad at video games and I have other things I want to play. But
like this really the Dark Souls of golf games.
You gotta get over it. You gotta get over it. Like it's.
Stop saying things in the Dark Souls. It's so lazy too. It's so lazy
didn't
to say
write
that.
it.
I know.
I'm
not mad at you. I'm mad at the situation.
You can't get over it if you're bad at platformers, though.
Yeah.
Jacob, shut the fuck up.
Nah, I'm with Jacob on this one.
I don't. Where is it? Where is this that I need to shut?
You know what you did.
I will happily watch people play Elden Ring.
I might stream it if it comes out and everybody's like, this is the greatest fucking game I've ever played in my whole life. Then I'll probably pick it up, and if I pick, I'll make that statement. If I pick it up, I'll stream it on the Dr. Z show on Twitch. I'll do that.
Cool.
I'll follow on that grenade.
Okay. Final thoughts.
Wild 2 maybe will come out.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're still looking at it real quick.
Okay.
Breath of the Wild 2 maybe will come out. If it comes out, yay.
Yeah.
It probably won't. We'll probably get delayed.
Probably.
Nintendo delays games, but they delay games and then they come out and they're like masterpieces, and there's nothing wrong with them in terms of like bugs and like weird glitches and shit.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Change Link's sprinting animation. Please change his sprinting animation because it looks goofy as fuck.
I like it.
It looks ridiculous. He looks ridiculous. Change his sprinting animation, please. That is my only request.
Make it more like Quap.
No, don't make it Quap.
It's already very Quappy.
You know, I played Quap this year.
This year?
Yeah.
It's still around? You
can still play it? You can still play it. Quap and Clop.
Interesting. Other look ahead thing, last look ahead thing for me, the Advance Wars remake? That's a weird way to put it. But Advance Wars Reboot Camp.
Yeah.
Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp. And this is like Age of Empires HD coming out on my birthday. Like, this is a fucking sign. Remake is supposed to release April 8th.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is a fucking sign. Like, I'm excited. I love Advance Wars, and I'm so excited to play it again. Just to play it again. Like, honestly. Like,
Jacob, your cat is going in and out of the background.
And in and out of existence.
Yeah.
Schrodinger's.
Sure. Yeah.
Final thoughts.
What is one piece of media? I was gonna say, what's one piece of media you recommend from this last year?
Oh,
I mean, I would happily put Spider-Man: No Way Home on that list, but it's not not what I'm gonna pick.
What are you gonna pick? I'm interested to know.
The thing that's gotten me into roguelikes recently is a little game called Gunfire Reborn.
I've been seeing a lot about that.
Do you like adorable animation? Do you like fast-paced roguelikes? Do you like really adaptive and interesting skill sets with a wide breadth of weaponry that you can upgrade and can be changed every go through, even if you have the same build, the weapons might be a little different because they have different, like, inscriptions is what they're called. But it's, yes, and it's a fun multiplayer roguelike. So you get to pull your friends together and play together, and you can each kind of work and build. You can play it alone, you can play it with your friends, it's all up to you. But it's really interesting. I've been really enjoying it. Highly recommend. Gunfire Reborn is what I recommend. If you're into that sort of game, go for it.
The video game I'm going to recommend is Back 4 Blood, and I am interested to know why you were surprised that I mentioned that.
Because I've heard nothing but bad things about it. That they
Really?
Yeah, that they've.
Okay, question. The bad things are coming from who?
Several of
what
my friends.
Platform are they coming
PC.
from? Interesting.
Yeah. Lower grade animation when it comes to the zombies and how they interact with the world.
Are they playing it on like super low?
No,
detail?
like just from what my friend was telling me last night about it. Like you shoot them in the arm and the arm is still there. They just die. Unlike older like Left 4 Dead things.
Weird. I've had only good experiences with it, except one dude we played with who was like a guy we know from a while ago, and a guy that creeps you out, I think.
Me?
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, probably.
DK.
Yep.
He's the same. Unfortunately.
Of course he is.
For the universe.
I get random messages on Snapchat from.
It wasn't great. That's horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
We played with him and it wasn't great, but we played without him and it was a good game. I've enjoyed it. If you have 3 other friends who aren't complete monkeys, play Back 4 Blood. It's if you like Left 4 Dead, definitely play Back 4 Blood. Also of note, Jacob, the Dead Cells Queen of the Sea DLC came out today. I've not played it yet, but looking forward to it.
Jacob, what do you recommend?
I would also recommend Hades because of the amount of times it's been recommended to me.
Hades is beautiful.
I will play it.
Jacob, what do you recommend?
This isn't a piece of media.
Yeah.
I would recommend like just I don't know, just like I guess like reconnecting with people, or like trying to have a regular group of people that you do stuff with.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that's like a thing.
If it's possible and safe. If it is safe.
Yeah.
Discord is a beautiful platform for that.
I mean, the other thing too is my brother-in-law has done a really good job of keeping up with friends of his and family members as they're spread out all over the country. Because I know that a lot of times I focus more on people who are physically close to me as far as hanging out and staying connected and everything. But it's you can do it. It's just it might feel or seem more convenient to see someone in person, but we live in an age when we can do this, and we have internet bandwidth strong enough to stream video and play online with people and other things. So
watch parties are great. Discord can handle up to 25 people on camera together.
So yeah, anyways, that's my recommendation is connect with people and stay connected. Have play groups for your interests.
And
I mean, my mom and my wife both said this when you guys came down for Christmas. They both completely separately from each other. They were like, it's like you guys have never been apart. Pick back up mid-conversation, where we left off. You came and picked me up and we wore elf costumes to the mall, and my mom was like, yep, that's Anthony and Jacob.
Yeah. And I think our takeaways from the last year still apply this year pretty much. So our takeaways from last year were get a third monitor.
Yeah, this is the way. This is the way.
It was last year. It was not only vote but continue voting. So continue voting.
Please keep voting. That worked out so well for us.
It worked out well. It's continuing to work out well, and with midterms coming up, we need it to continue working well. Don't
better fucking vote.
Don't be assholes. Wear a mask.
Yeah. This
wear a
is
mask.
applicable.
Get vaccinated. Also get boosted. We can add. And then finally, don't get hit by a car. Because I got...
You got hit by a car.
I got hit by a car.
Right.
Well, I got hit by a semi-truck.
I mean, yeah, that's like good advice, kind of. Always.
Yeah, just don't get hit by... Don't get T-boned by a semi.
Get a T-bone steak.
Yes. Highly recommend T-bone steaks.
The T-bone mistake.
Is that the name of this episode now?
That wasn't bad, actually.
I like that, yeah.
That wasn't bad. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I feel like I don't have anything more to say about this.
Impressive.
I'm terrified of 2022, and I
Why?
welcome, because the last 2 years have been...
Not great.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
like, bad stuff happened, and then, like, more worse bad stuff, and then bad stuff happened. You're making it, though. We're proud of you. I mean, you're still here. Like, that's a lot.
I am still...
You're making it.
I'm physically here. Emotionally, you know. Antidepressants are helpful.
I mean, yeah, so is therapy. I'm gonna add that takeaway to this year. Go to therapy.
Go to therapy. Digital therapy doesn't work for me.
Well,
Yeah.
if you can physically go to therapy,
Yeah.
please do. Like, it is very helpful. Even if you think that nothing is wrong with you, go to therapy.
Everybody should go
and
to therapy.
See. Like, at least see. Because I was very like, it's not gonna work for me, because it didn't the first time. And now
You have to
it's
find a
like,
good therapist.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. Yeah, but those are...
Take care of yourselves.
Yeah, make 2022 the year of yourself.
Only care about yourself, don't care about anything else.
No, you idiot.
No, definitely, yeah. No, I agree.
Self-care.
I'm an idiot.
Year of self-care. Yeah, you are an idiot, and the year of self-care, and Anthony is an idiot.
Also, listen to We Are the Union's album, Self Care, because it's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's
it?
Has been an episode of the Dr. Z Show, and this is numbered episode 68. This is technically episode 70 because we had the waffling and the weird bonus bits. Garbage. So next episode is the culmination of the
All your
bet.
hopes and dreams.
Who do we think won the bet?
It's Brenna.
It's me.
I'm pretty convinced it's Brenna.
Unless there are some of these episodes in which they just skyrocket numbers.
There was one where I said it on purpose, I think like 4 or 5 times, but that did not.
That's not gonna get us up to what was Jacob
Yeah,
like?
it only like
yeah,
58.
cemented
no,
the lead.
no.
I guess it was 58.
Yeah.
What?
And mine was like 12 or something.
Nice.
You had one.
I had 1.
You had one.
Oh right, because we were doing it the Price is Right style.
Yeah, we're doing it
Right,
Price is Right
that's
style. Yeah, so you were like
And you had like
18.
13?
18.
Between 18 and 58. Yeah.
Yeah. I went first too, guys.
Also, Jacob, you explaining that to Abby counts.
Yeah.
Oh.
Even though you said it real quietly. You're not supposed to say what the bet is. Although, did we last episode?
Mm-mm.
Who knows?
No.
No one
Okay.
knows. Nobody knows the trouble
Oh,
I've
shit.
seen.
Anyway.
So next episode is the bet, and that'll be interesting. Because it's gonna be an absolute ass for me to edit.
Say it, Jacob.
I'm gonna.
Jacob,
I'm
say
gonna do
it. Jacob, say it.
They're coming to our world. No. Adios.